let's move on to My Immortal! Yay! I'm gonna go ahead and switch the stream info. Hang on. Doopa-doopa-doo. Just chatting. We're gonna move to just chatting. And I'm gonna change the go live notification. First fan fiction of all time. There we go. And save. There we go. ASMR Jane want no. Time for fan fiction. Oh my god, Hargrid is the first thing I saw when I looked on the page. Yes, back in the day when you could just say slurs on the internet. No, I don't want to get kicked off of the Twitch. I don't want to get kicked off Twitch. Do not say it. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna move this over so that we can see the entire thing. There we go. Oh, fanfiction. Okay, let's go. I was really scared about Voldemort all day. Voldemort. Coming in hot. Okay. If you don't like my story, then fuck off, please. It turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle after all. She and vampire are evil. That's why they moved houses, okay? Are you saying that all Slytherins are evil? I'm kind of offended on behalf of my house. I was sorted into Slytherin. Am I evil, chat? Am I an evil woman? I don't think I'm an evil woman. Do I look like an evil woman, chat? Anyway. I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset, went to rehearsals with my gothic... Oh, wait, we already read this one. Yeah, we've already read this one. Never mind. Let's go to chapter 11. We haven't read chapter 11. Okay. Chapter 11. Author's note. I said stop flamming you up, preps. See if this chapter is shrupid. It deals with really serious issues. Speci for yourself if it's stupid, bro. Fangs for my friend Raven for helping me. Did she have a fucking stroke? Did she have a fucking stroke writing the author's note? Like, what the fuck is happening? Okay. No! I screamed. I was horrified. Horrified, chat. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her, fuck off! And I ran to my room crying myself. Is that like pissing yourself? Chat? I feel like my brain is melting and we're not even like 2 sentences into chapter 11. Please. Dumbledore chased after me shouting, but he had to stop when I went to my room because he would look like a perv that way. Okay. He is the headmaster. He can go into your room if he wants. I'm just saying. He's the headmaster. Anyway, there we go. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both of my wrists. You can't talk about stuff like that, girl. You can't just, like, suicide bait us like that, please. They got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. That's kind of insensitive, now that I think about it. Like, girl, I know that this is way too early for you to know, but, like, Chester died. Chester died because, he unalivened himself. He game-ended himself, man. I was so fucking depressed. Yeah, which Linkin Park song? That's the next one. That's the next question we have. I grabbed a steak and a steak, like as in a steak, like a piece of meat. All right. And almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide. I was so fucking depressed. You are like 17. Bitch. What? I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it, sandly. What the fuck is sandly mean? She's just making up words now. She's just making up fucking words now. I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. What pink metal stuff on the ends? What does that mean? Shoes don't have ends. I don't know what she's talking about. And 6 pairs of skull earrings. I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap! 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 Yes, food stamps. Food stamps are staring at her through the window. Snap! Snap was spying on me, and he was taking a videotape of me. What? Cameras don't work at Hogwarts, bro. And Lupin was masticating. Masticating? You mean he was chewing on it? What? What is happening, Jen? I'm not even like 2 paragraphs into this. I love to. Belgian, no. They were sitting on their broomsticks. She didn't even spell Lupin right. She spelled it with 2 O's. Zero. It gets worse the more you look at the sentence. When the masticate is peak. Belgian, please. Please stop. They were sitting on their broomsticks. Really? I thought that Lupin was... Never mind. I'm gonna stop that train of thought right there. Ew, you fucking pervs! Stop looking at me naked! Are you pedos or what? She's 17. Like, if I remember correctly, age of consent in England is like 16. Like, what is happening? Certified public masticator. True, Zero. I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. She's wearing a dress. Literally, like right here, when she says, I got out of the bathtub, she put on a dress. So why is she covering herself with a black towel if she's wearing a dress? Am I huffing glue? Suddenly, vampire ran in. Yeah, she got brain damage, clearly. Suddenly, vampire ran in. I thought he was dead. Oh, no, it was Draco. It's Draco who's dead. Okay. Does he get better? Draco's supposedly dead, but does he get better? Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Okay. Yeah, Harry's name is Vampire in this fic. Don't forget. He yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb. Pointing his womb. Pointing his womb, chat. How do you point a womb? It's kind of like, it's just like the size of a pear. You're just kind of holding it. Pointing his womb. Guys. I'm not even like 30 minutes into this. And I'm already losing my mind. Oh my god, okay. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times. Bitch, the gun you got is probably just a revolver. How the hell are you shooting a gazillion bullet? I don't even think that a gazillion bullet exists. Gun people in the chat, let me know what gun can shoot a gazillion bullet. Because the only guns I can think of are like government grade weaponry. Yeah, the one where the yeah, the one that's shaped like a cross, and like when it fires, it just goes. It just goes. All right. She got gazillion bullet gun, of course. Of course. And they both started screaming, and the camera broke. Wait, where did she get the gun? Hang on. Wait. Oh, right. Vampire. No, Voldemort gave her the gun to kill Vampire. Got it. Right. I'm starting to remember now. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has. No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand, and suddenly. There is a lot of suddenlies in this one, like, paragraph. Right? Okay, whatever. Dumbledore. Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, "Everyone, we need to talk." Hagrid can't be on a broom. He's too big for a broom. There is no broom that is big enough to fit a half giant. He is a half giant. The man is huge. He can do magic. It's just technically he's not supposed to because he got expelled and his wand was broken. But he hid the pieces inside of his umbrella. Oh my god. What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student. Wait. Hagrid isn't a Hogwarts student. And he's not little. Is she like mixing up Hagrid with like Colin Creevy or something? What is happening here? I may be a Hogwarts student. Hagrid paused angrily. But I am also a Satanist! Oh my fucking god, please. Oh my god. This cannot be, Snap said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. There must be other factors. You don't have any! I yelled in madly. Okay, I have no idea what happened here. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly. Triumphantly, chat. What is happening? I wish I could tell you, Squid. This is just how this fan fiction is. This is just what it's like. 10 out of 10 Snape voice. Thank you, Zero. The lens might be ruined, but the tape is still there. I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you don't drink enough blood. I would not know what that feels like, Ebony. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak. That sounds dirty. I don't like that. I don't like that. And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not know whether to feel shocked and happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint. Because, Hargid said, and he paused in the air dramatically. I know it's supposed to be dramatically, but she's spelling it dramatically. I'm trying to read this as accurately to the spelling as possible because I think it's funnier. Waving his wand in the air, then swooped he in. Did she suddenly turn Dutch? Like, that grammar does not work. Cats or dogs? Oh. No, it's not to knock, I promise you. Then swooped he in, singing to the tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent. What? There are gothic versions of 50 Cent songs? I do prefer dogs. It's like, I don't hate cats. I really don't. I don't hate cats at all. It's just, I don't like owning cats. And like anybody that's been around me for a while knows this, but like with cats, I don't like to have to clean their litter boxes. I don't like that, you know, they spit up hairballs and stuff. With dogs, it's much easier because they go outside to do their business and I don't have to like deal with it, you know? Yeah, I'm built like a cat, but I don't want to be like living with cats. Because you're gothic. Snap ass. She keeps on spelling it snap. Please, all I'm imagining is snaps for L. Oh my god. Snap asked in a little afraid voice because he was afraid it meant he was connected with Satan. Because I love her. What? I have questions. Wait, what? What is this? Oh, okay. Apparently there are 50 apparently there are 50 Cent like goth covers. Okay, well, hang on a second. I am going to go ahead and put on some music. So I'm just going to switch screens really quick because I do not want to like sit here and have it just be silent. Let's go with Altara. Sure. I'm just going to turn down the volume. There we go. Put on My Immortal again. And then switch back over to the game capture. Here we go. Everybody is in love with Ebony. Exactly. Okay. Moving on. Chapter 12. Author's note. Stop think, okay? Hargrid is a pedo to a lot of people in American schools are like that. I wanted to address the issue. How do you know Snap ain't Kristen? Plus, Hargrid isn't really in love with Ebony. That was Cedric. Okay. Hang on. Chat. Where the fuck was Cedric before this point? Why is she bringing up Cedric Diggory? Where the fuck is he prior to this point? Prior to this author's note? Did I fucking miss something? Did she mix up Hagrid and Cedric? Is that what happened? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Okay. Let's just continue before I lose my mind. I was about to slit my wrists again with the silver knife that Drago, oh, now we're getting fancy, Drago, had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No! I thought it was Hairgrid, but it was Vampire. He started to scream, OMFG, no! My scar hurts! He was always there, what do I mean? I guess. And then his eyes rolled up. You can only see his red whites. I'm beginning to realize that this line is probably why people typically give Vampire Potter like the most stereotypical camp gay voice when they do live readings of this. Because like this would sound way better in a stereotypical camp gay voice. Like, OMFG, no! My scar hurts! Oh my god. Don't be so crazy. But we're not gonna do that because I don't hate myself that much. You can only see his red whites. That doesn't make any sense. He should probably go to a doctor for that. I stopped. How did you know? I saw it, and my scar turned back into the lightning bolt. No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation. JoJo reference? Oh, no, Diablo is Ronald Weasley. Oh, don't forget, Hermione Granger is now Bloody Mary. And her last name's Smith. We still do not know if she was real or just a very elaborate troll. And apparently she's from, like, the Emirates. Like, apparently she's from the Emirates. I'm thinking that. This is some, like... This is some, like... This is, like, a chatbot or something writing this. You can. I know you can. Of course she is. Exactly. Anyway, here we go. He said back, anyway, my scar hurt and it turned back into the lightning bolt. Save me! Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage. What? What the fuck? Anyway, I was at the school nurse's office now, recovering from my... Oh, wait, no, it's her. Okay. I just thought that she forgot to fucking put in the quotation marks. Okay. Anyway, I was in the school nurse's office now, recovering from my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin and Hagrid were there too. They were going to St. Mungo's after they recovered because they were pedophiles. And you can't have... Why are they going to St... Wait, no, it isn't even St. Mungo's. It's St. Mango's. Why are they going to St. Mungo's, first off? They should be going to Azkaban. And second of all, St. Mango's. St. Mango's. Oh my god. Oh my Christ. Send help. Send help. I live at 123 Help Street in Help, Belgium. Help? No, I wasn't calling you. I need help. Okay. Because they were pedophiles, and you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls. Girls with a U and a Z. Chat. Peak 2000s. Peak. Dumbledore had constipated the Cydio camera. That sounds dangerous. You really should probably get some laxatives or something for that. Or a stool softener, perhaps. They took of me naked. I put up my middle finger at them. Of course she did. Of course she did. Anyway, Hagrid came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. Enobi, I need to tell you something, he said in a serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyway, and I don't like fucked up preps like you. Wasn't she just wearing shoes that had pink on them? And, like, doesn't her coffin have a pink lining? Am I remembering this right, chat? Or am I just huffing glue? At this point, I don't know what's happening anymore. Every turn is a left. I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before for being gothic. Hagrid is the fucking groundskeeper. Why do you care what the groundskeeper has to say? Bro is the groundskeeper. Why is he bullying children? He would not be. He has other shit that he's gotta do. No, Inobi. Hargrid says, those are not roses. What, are they goths too, you loser prep? I asked, because I was angry that he had brought me pink roses. What? I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton porn video made from your shower scene and... Okay, no, it's not Paris Hilton porn video. My bad. Paris Hilton pee video. Which somehow is worse. Because, I mean, I don't doubt that there are people out there that would probably pay a lot of money for such a video, but, like, that is very gross. Made from your shower scene and being viewed by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated. See, is that... Yes, it is still spelled wrong, Tara. It is still spelled wrong. Tara, please. I'm begging you, please, just use spell check for 5 fucking seconds. To it, he added silently. Yeah, she's probably using, like, Notepad or something. The fuck do you mean you ain't got spell check? Even, okay, listen, okay. I used to actually post quite frequently on fanfiction.net before I stopped writing fanfiction for a large stretch and then went over to AO3. Fanfiction.net has its own in-browser word processor. So, and if I remember correctly, there is actually a button on there that you can, like, highlight the entire text and then have it spell check for you. Like, legitimately, that is a thing that you can do. So she has no fucking reason to be this bad at spelling. Okay. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I had to, like, figure out what the fuck I was reading here. Okay. Whatever, I yelled angrily. Girly. All right. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. These aren't roses. He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. That's not a spell. That's an MCR song. I corrected him wisely. My girl, nothing about this is wise. Nothing about this is wise. Every turn of this is a left. And I am losing my brain cells the more I read this. Okay. I know. I was just warming up my vocal cords. Then he screamed, Petulus merengo mi cremicli romasio, for all you cool gothic MCR fans out there. That is a tribute. This is not a trib. This is not the best song in the world. It's only a tribute. Sorry. Word association is a hell of a thing. Anyway. Especially for Raven. I love you, girl. Imo noto kayo. Is that, like, pseudo-Japanese there? What am I reading? Ah. Phone call. Give me a sec. Okay, sorry about that, chat. Belgian got a phone call, so he just left the room. Sorry about that. Let's keep going. Okay. And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air. And it was black. Now I knew he wasn't a prep. What? Wait. Listen, Squid, you don't need to know what's going on because nothing about this makes sense. How does it turning into a black flame mean he's not a prep? I have many questions. Okay, I believe you. Now, what the fuck is Draco? WTF does not mean where the fuck. It means what the fuck. What the fuck is Draco? Hairgrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame, but I could see nothing. You see, Inobi. She's Dobby now. You wanted to know where Dobby is? This is where Dobby is. Dumbledore said, watching the two of us, watching the flame. You see what is in the flames. Haha, you reviewers, flames. Get it? Oh my god. You must find yourself first, okay? What, is he now the divination teacher? Is Dumbledore not just the headmaster now? Is he the divination teacher now? Yeah, you're just wondering where Dobby was. Exactly. Well, there he is. He's no longer Dobby. He is now Inobi. Anyway, when I got back... Oh, wait, no. Okay, here we go. I skipped ahead. Sorry, chat. I found myself, okay, you mean old man. Oh, I thought that was Ebony. No, it's Hagrid. Hagrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache, or else he would have said something back. I hate everything about this chat. Hagrid stormed off back into his bed. You are a liar, Dumbledore. Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joe Armstrong on them. What? Billy Joe Armstrong isn't even gothic. Bro ain't even gothic. Listen, Green Day used to be punk. They're not punk anymore. They are pretty conformist now, but like they used to be punk. Punk and goth is not the same. Goth is post-punk. I swear to God, I'm taking fucking crazy pills. Anyway, I put my hair all out around me so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're a prep, so fuck off. Tara. Sweetheart. My sweet summer child. The Ring was one of the most popular movies in the 2000s. Even preps knew who the fuck Samara was. You are not special. You are not a special and unique snowflake. My little baby goth who wants to be. You are the same decaying organic matter as everyone else. It is a very hard thing for teenagers to accept, I know, but trust me. Anyway. And I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. Why are you putting on black lip gloss on red lipstick? Like, that kind of defeats the fucking point. Oh, Christ. Bloody Mary is back, chat! Bloody Mary Smith, aka Hermione Granger, is back. You look kawaii, girl. Bloody Mary said sadly. First off, she spelled kawaii wrong. Second of all, why would you say that when you're sad? I have so many questions. Fangs! Get it? You do too, I said sadly, too. But I was still upset. I slit both my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair of magic creature. What? Wait, hang on. Did I have a stroke? What? Hair of magic creatures. Does she mean care of magical creatures? Like care of magic creatures? He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared, and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from Hufflepuff. He's sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Okay. Okay. Hi, he said in a depressed way. Hi back, I said in a coolly sad way. We both looked at each other for some time. Oh, he's Harry again! He is no longer vampire here. He is now Harry again. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes. So much like Draco's. They probably buy their contacts from the same place. That's probably why. I'm willing to bet it's at Hot Topic. Because fucking everything apparently is from Hot Topic in this fic. Then, we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. Okay. Okay. Stop it now, you horny simpletons! I cannot imagine a teacher saying that. Especially not Professor McGonagall. It's not Professor McGonagall. It's Professor McGonagall. Who is watching us, and so is everyone else. Yeah, because you're fucking in the middle of class. It's like in the middle of the fucking, like, classroom, my dude. Vampire, you fucker, I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me. You know I loved Draco. Then why the fuck did you jump each other in the middle of class? Tara, what is this? I shouted, and then I ran away angrily. Just then he started to scream, "Oh my fucking god, no! My scar hurts!" And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore. Didn't we just go through this? We just read this part. Hang on. Hang on. I'm trying to find it. We just read that part. Right? We just read the part about Diablo changing the scar into a pentagram. Where is that? Hang on. We just read it. Yeah, it's right here. It's fucking right here. So she just copied and pasted it. All right. Special thanks to Raven, my gothic's blood sister. What the fuck you supposed to write, Diz? Hey, Raven, do you know where my sweater is? Oh my god. We're gonna get some teenage drama in the author's notes soon. I can feel it. Oh, okay. Thank you. I know I'm human. Thank you for verifying fanfiction. Okay. Are you ready for this, Squid? Are you fucking ready for this, Squid? Because it just keeps getting worse. It just keeps getting worse. worse. All right. Let's keep going. Chapter 13, Unlucky 13. Let's go. Author's note. Raven, thanks for gelping me again. I'm sorry I talk your poster of Gerard, but that guy is such a fucking sex bomb. Preps, stop flaming. Well, at least that was a little bit more coherent. So she gets props for that. Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. We were so scared. Dumbledore! Dumbledore! We both yelled. Dumbledore came there. What is it that you want now, you despicable snobs? What? I mean, he's right, but what? Yeah, they just be typing shit for real. He asked angrily. Voldemort has Draco, we shouted at the same time. He laughed in an evil voice. No, don't! We need to save Draco, we begged. No, he said meanly. Bro really just went, no, I don't think I will. I don't give a darn what Voldemort does to Draco. Not after how much he misbehaved in school, especially with you, Ebony. He said while he frowned, looking at me. Besides, I never liked him that much anyway. I'm sorry. Because I'm imagining fucking Dumbledore. Just fucking like old man Dumbledore. The man who is like supposed to be like the one that like, you know, make sure that the students are safe and whatnot. Just being like, I never liked him anyway. Can you guys even hear me? Okay, just making sure. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Besides, I never liked him that much anyway. Then he walked away. Vampire started crying. My Draco, he moaned. Moaned? Okay. Author's note. Don't you thick guys are like so hot. What the hell? She just called him the F slur. Like 5 chapters ago. Did she just forget that she's like homophobic? Like what just happened? She got better. Belgian says that she used to be homophobic, but now she got better. It's okay, I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started to cry, tears of blood. Then he had a brainstorm. I had an idea, he exclaimed. What, did it hurt? What? I asked him. You'll see, he said. He took out his wand and did a spell. Then, suddenly we were in Voldemort's lair. Thank you, Squid. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate because my brain is broken. Sippy, sippy. We ran in with our wands out just as we heard a croon voice say, Allah Kadam. Bismillah. Allahu Akbar. Allah Kadavra. Apparently Voldemort is Muslim now. Why not? Of course he is. It was Voldemort. Who the fuck did you think it was gonna be when you said you were in Voldemort's lair, you idiot? Of course it's Voldemort. We kind of got that by you saying that you were in Voldemort's lair. Anyway, chapter 14. Author's note, fuck off, prep's okay. Raven, thanks for helping again. I'm sorry I couldn't update, but I was depressed and I had to go to the hospital because I slit my wrists. Okay. Some blatant suicide baiting right there. P.S. I'm not updating till you give me 10 God reviews. Nut. Warning, some of Diz chapter is extremely scray. Viewer excretion. Viewer excretion. Advised. Excretion. Could have been Darth Vader. You don't. Okay, fair enough, Squid. It could have been Darth Vader. Could have been Bellatrix. Could have been anybody. We ran to where Voldemort was. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was. Are you talking about Peter Pettigrew? She didn't even bother to know his name. He's just the fat guy that killed Cedric. Alright. So, first, she mixes up Hagrid and Cedric. Says that Cedric used to love her, even though he didn't show up at all in this fanfiction prior to that author's note. And now Cedric is dead. This is all over the place. This is why having at least a rough outline of what you're gonna do is a good idea when you're writing fanfiction. Like, at least have an idea in your head of where everything's gonna go. Just saying. Okay. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was. Draco was there, crying tears of blood. Snaketail was tortured. Okay, apparently he is no longer Peter Pettigrew or Wormtail. He is now Snaketail. Alright then. Was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. Bitch, if he said Alla Cadavra, not Avada Kedavra, Alla Cadavra, then Draco would be dead, not being tortured. I think you mean Crucio, my dude. I feel like she watched the movies once and made that one viewing her whole personality. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Like, somebody cannot write this badly and be a troll. I am firmly on the fence of... Like, I am firmly on the side of the fence that My Immortal was completely serious. Like, I am gonna be dead ass with you, chat. There is a huge debate still raging to this day over whether or not My Immortal is serious or a troll. And I am firmly on the side of she was 100% serious with this. This was her serious attempt to make a good fan fiction. Yeah, it's gotta be serious. There's no way that it was made up for jokes. Exactly. Anyway. Rid my sight, you despicable preps. What? He shouted as we started shooting him with the gun. Suddenly, he looked at me, and he fell down with a lovey-dovey look in his eyes. Oh my god. What? Are you saying that Wormtail just kind of fell in love with her at first sight? In this, he is 16 years old, so he's not a pedophile, okay? What? I am gonna... this stream is gonna get so fucking demonetized, chat. I have said the words pedophile and suicide and slit my wrists so much in this one fanfiction reading that I swear to God, this VOD is gonna get nuked. I am gonna get banned for this, I swear. Huh? I asked. Anobi, I love you. Will you have sex with me? Probably grew up in a very restrictive Christian household. Hence why she says thingy. Okay, fair enough. But, like, I don't know, because supposedly, according to what she has said to people before, Tara Gillespie is from the Emirates. Like, she is from the Arab Emirates. So, like, I don't know if she's Christian or not. I'm assuming that she's Muslim just by virtue of it being the Emirates, but maybe. Yeah, VOD Nation might not be here for this one. This thing's gonna get nuked, I swear. Okay, let's keep going. Let's try and just push through it. Ah, glorious ads take you away. Fair enough. I do not blame you, bro. I do not blame you. Hello, Skittles. Hello. You're a first-time chatter. Welcome to hell. We're having brain-melting fan fiction for dinner today. That's what's happening. Okay. Pop my neck here. Okay. Are we ready, chat? Let's keep going. Anobi, I love you. Will you have sex with me? Asked Snaketail. I started laughing crudely. What the fuck? You torture my boyfriend? And then you expect me to fuck you? God, you are so fucked up, you fucking bastard, I said angrily. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out of it like a fountain. Where'd she get the knife from? Yo, is Anobi strapped? I mean, I knew she had a gun, and I knew she had a wand. And she got the gun from Voldemort. Yeah, kind of a crazy stream to jump into for a first timer. True. But yeah, like, I know she had a gun because Voldemort gave it to her. But, like, I didn't know she had a fucking knife, too. Boy, you got a license for that? You in Great Britain, you got a license for that? Yeah, Voldemort gave Ebony a gun and told her, "Thou must kill Vampire Potter." Because, you know, he briefly was speaking in high Shakespearean. If he comes back, he might speak in Shakespearean English again. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out of it like a fountain. No! He screamed. He started screaming and running around. Bro, you ain't running around if you got stabbed. You ain't running around if you got stabbed. Then he fell down and died. I burst into tears sadly. Snaketail, what art thou doing? Called Voldemort. Then he started coming. What? Excuse me? What does she mean by that? We could hear his high heel. Voldemort's wearing high heels? Yo, is this gonna be like Rocky Horror Picture Show? Are we gonna get Tim Curry as Voldemort singing Sweet Transvestite? Is that what's gonna happen here? Me personally, though, if I get stabbed, I'd brush. Well, Squid, you're just built different. That's why. Squid, you built different. Belgian, please. Safety. Yeah, exactly. Shit. Okay, moving on. So we got on our broomsticks and we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. Vampire went away. There. I started crying. So, what? They just managed to fly the fuck out when Voldemort was after them? What? Hang on, what? What's wrong, honey? Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could screw... Oh my god. Your girlfriend is crying, and the only thing on your minds are sex? Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could screw. He had a sex pack. Get it? Because he's so sexy. Oh my god, that is peak 2000s right there. It would have also been funny if it was Smexy, because Smexy was one that we used a lot. You can develop better fanfics by role-playing in Hogwarts Legacy. Exactly. You get it. You get it, Safety. Throws up. Exactly. And a really huge you-know-what and everything. I like that she still refuses to just call it a penis. Instead of using you-know-what, you can use any of this list of words. Penis. Cock. Wang. Ding dong. Trouser snake. Trousers Snape! Belgian Eugenius. He is very good, chat. He is much quicker on the uptake than I am. It's so unfair! I yielded. Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls in preps here, except for Bloody Mary, because she's not ugly or anything? Well, at least she didn't call her best friend ugly. I will give her that. Also, what the fuck happened to Raven? You mentioned Bloody Mary, but you don't mention Raven, who's supposedly your best friend? Or what was her name? Was it like Willow in the fanfiction? Whatever, I don't fucking care that much. Why would you want to be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway. They're such fucking sluts, answered Draco. Bitch, you guys are about to have sex. And both of you have been like having sex with everybody. You ain't in any position to be calling anybody else a slut. The fat goth chicks, true. Yes, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Listen, nothing against fat goths. There are some pretty nice looking fat girls out there, especially in the goth scene. Like there are some girls that like really pull off being a big girl. But my god, this girl, it wouldn't matter if she is the hottest woman on the face of the planet. Her personality is fucking repulsive. Angry 1-incher. Safety, have you just been thinking of euphemisms for penis the entire time? There is a stereotype. True. There are a lot of like goth girls that, especially baby goths, who really just do not know how to dress themselves. Anyway. Yeah, but everyone is in love with me, like Snape. She managed to spell it right, yeah, she did. I'm so proud. She managed to spell Snape right. I'm so proud of her. And Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid says he's in love with me. Vampire likes me, and now even Snaketail is in love with me. I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful? I might have to restart the page? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Oh, your chat's really late. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Author's note. Don't worry, Anobi isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people have told her she's pretty. Listen. Chat. I am not being like... What's the word? I'm not being like full of myself when I say that I am, generally speaking, attractive. Like, I'm okay looking. Personally, I feel like I'm okay looking. And many people have told me that I'm pretty. But like, I don't understand this mindset here. This is just narcissistic right here. Why am I putting my A game on the voice acting? Trust me, this is not my A game. I'm good at too many things. Why can't I just be normal? It's a fucking curse! I shouted and then I ran away. Like, she wanted so bad to not be a Mary Sue. She was saying the entire time in the author's notes that Ebony's not a Mary Sue. She's not a Mary Sue. She's not a Mary Sue. And yet, this entire fucking paragraph exists. Listen, Belgian would love me even if I was, like, huge wearing a potato sack. Because it's me. What are you looking at me like that for? Belgian was upset because the fucking bamboo printer that's next to, like, in the middle of our desks, the door was open and he couldn't see me clearly. Yeah, she's more of a Mary Sue than Ray. You right, Safety. You right. When you right, you right. What if, oh my god. She works for Disney now, chat. Think, Mark, think. It does make sense. Guys, I think we figured out where Tara is now. I think we figured out where Tara Gillespie is. I like how everybody is still stuck on the fact that you were upset that the window was in the way. Oh, really? Is that you trying to cover up for the fact that I literally just said I could be like huge and wearing a potato sack and you'd still find me beautiful?
Yeah.
Is Kathleen Kennedy the author? That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying, chat! God, there is no way this VOD is gonna stay up. There's no way this VOD is gonna stay up between the casual fat phobia and everything.
Listen, I am fat. I give you the F card.
That's not what that is. That's not what that is.
I give you all of the F cards.
Apparently, I can be fat phobic because my husband is fat. That is the permission that my fat husband is giving me. Oh my god, I do remember the fat fuck, actually. Yeah, it's a fat bastard. Yeah, fat bastard from Austin Powers. Yeah. Yes, he's Scottish. Get in my belly. Listen, chat. I was really into Austin Powers as a kid. That is where I learned how to, like, do accents and how to, like, change my voice, was just to mimic how they spoke in the movies. I fucking love Austin Powers. It's so good.
The tunnel scene.
Oh yeah, where he's like stuck. Oh, have you seen the novelization version of that scene?
No, I have not.
Okay, hang on. Let me look it up. It's okay. It's okay. I have to look it up. Chat, you need to see this amazingness. What?
I saw non-outfit feature.
Shut up. Novelization. Let's see if it pops up in the images. Here we go. I found it. Let's go on to X here. Let's go on to Twatter. Okay. Still enthralled by the novelizations of the Austin Powers movie. I've gone the wrong shaggin' way, Austin thought to himself, groovily. Austin stopped the cart and attempted to turn around. However, Dr. Evil's dastardly corridor walls were too close together to make a U-turn. Austin had to think fast. He turned a little one way, then reversed a little, then turned, then reversed. On and on for minutes, until the cart he was driving was perfectly wedged perpendicularly between the unsexy walls. Yeah, baby, said nobody, since this was not good.
You should read that on stream.
Oh my god.
Oh, it doesn't exist.
Oh, it doesn't actually. That means that somebody wrote this. This is fan fiction. How much of an advance do you want to make a full-length version of this? The fucking what? The what? Please tell me you have a PDF of this. Hi, my name is Darkness. Dementia Raven Powers. I'm not related to Austin Powers. I wish he was because he's a major shark. Chad, I'm not good. I'm not fucking. Oh my god. I was not expecting to see this. Oh my god. Oh, my stomach hurts. Yeah, you know it's funny if you take the glasses off, exactly. Oh my god. Oh god. I really need this to be real. A real Good Burger 2 vibe you got going on. Oh my god, okay. But yeah. Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. Continue without supporting. Here we go. The novelizations of the Austin Powers movies. I've gone the wrong shagging way. Okay, moving down. Down, here we go. I've seen the odd one of these in random dumps, so I had to go find them. Still loving the novelizations of the Austin Powers movies. I'm dead sexy, fat bastard said while eating a gigantic chicken leg in bed. Look at my sexy body. He rubbed chicken bits into his body, a favorite hobby of his. Treating the chicken leg like a microphone, fat bastard sang, look, I'm like a singer. Sexy man, eating like a sexy man can. The irony, of course, being that fat bastard wasn't conventionally sexy. Far from it. He was often described as being a fat bastard. Hence his name, Fat Bastard. Yeah, it might be real. It may be real. Oh, it keeps getting better. One Swedish-made penis enlarger, said the man. Vanessa stared at Austin. Without Sweden, was his penis not large? She wondered. Without Sweden, was anyone's penis large? She'd have to do research. It's me. You do not want him to sit on you. True. That's not mine, said Austin, nervous as a nun in a Jewish place. What the fuck does that mean? One credit card receipt for Swedish-made penis enlarger signed by Austin Powers, added the man. Credit cards had been around for longer than Vanessa thought. Did the Swedes invent them? More research for her to do. I'm telling you, baby, that's not mine, said Austin, but Vanessa like a nun in a Jewish place, didn't fall for the lies. What the fuck am I reading? Every few days, I reread all the novelizations of the Austin Powers movies. The room service attendant lifted the silver platter to reveal a shoe. This caused Austin alarm. He'd ordered the soup, not the shoe. Someone had shagged up in the kitchen. Or so he thought, until he realized the room service attendant was none other than Random Task, Dr. Evil's bad boy. That was worded very weirdly. In the blink of a judo chop, Random Task threw the shoe at Austin's head. Austin's randomness dropped to dangerous levels. That really hurt, said Austin. I'm gonna have a lump there, you idiot. And who throws a shoe, honestly? It was a rhetorical question, since Austin already knew the answer. The answer was Random Task, since he had just thrown a shoe at Austin. Shoe that should have been soup. I love novelizations of popular movies because they are all written like this. And honestly, my favorite novelization of a movie has to be The Addams Family. The Addams Family book is so fucking good. It is so fucking good, chat. You don't understand. You don't understand. Addams Family novelization. There we go. Okay, I'm getting distracted, chat. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. Let's get back to My Immortal, shall we? I've gotten completely off track. The rambling curse of Mollington has hit me. Curse of Mollington. That's what we're calling it from now on, chat. When I get too lost in the sauce and I start yapping, we're calling it Curse of Mollington. We're calling it Curse of Mollington. Chapter 15. Oh, thank God. Chapter 15 is so short. Okay. Chapter 15. Author's note. Stop flamming, okay? BTW, you suck from now on. Every time someone flams me, I'm gonna slip my wrists. Thanks to Raven for flipping. What? Did she have a stroke in the middle of this? Ebony, Ebony, shouted Draco sadly. No, please, come back. But I was too mad. Whatever. Now you can go ahead. Wait. Huh? What? Hang on. Did I miss something? I don't fucking know. Anyway. I stormed to my room and closed my black door with my blood red key. It had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and Vampire. Bitch. She is so horny-brained. She is so, like, porn-brained that she cannot stop talking about sex. This girl is so Coomer-brained. I hate it. I started to cry and weep. I took a razor and started to slit my wrists. I drank the blood, all depressed. Then I looked at my black GC watch and noticed it was time to go to biology class. They have biology class at Hogwarts? Hold up. Hold up. They have biology class at Hogwarts? Chad, is this true? Could I have gone, like, down the biology route? Could I have been a biologist? Inquiring minds want to know. He is starving. True. I put on a short, ripped, black gothic dress that said anarchy on the front in blood red letters. It was all ripped and a spiky belt. Wait. Short, ripped, black gothic dress. Blood red letters and it was all ripped and a spiky belt. Oh, okay. I see what you meant here. Okay. Sorry, I had to reread that. I was very confused. Under that, I put on ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them with blood red letters. What, isn't Billy Joel? What? I put my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar. Hang on. Hang on, chat. Hang on. I don't know why I took my glasses off. I can't fucking see shit. Anyway, chat, is she mixing up biology and transfiguration? Am I on crazy pills? Am I huffing glue? Is she saying biology when she means transfiguration? I don't know why I'm questioning this at this point. How many more fucking chapters do we have? We are on chapter 15. We have 20 more chapters to go. No, we have more than that. There's 44 chapters total. It's like at least 3 per page. I don't know. Look here. Look here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Okay, there's 5 more groups of chapters. Chat. Why am I doing this to myself? Belgian thinks that this story is fascinating. You know what? Fair enough. Okay. Suddenly the guitar turned to Draco. Wait. She said she was turning a pentagram into a guitar, but then the guitar turned into Draco? What? Nothing about this makes sense. I don't know why I'm trying to have, like, I'm trying to, like...
This is the pentagram, right?
Uh-huh.
It turned into a guitar, and then it turned to Draco.
I'm pretty sure she meant it turned into Draco, in which case nothing makes sense anymore. I am 100% sure she meant...
You're like suffering.
You're
actually suffering.
Chat, do you know how much brain power I'm trying to expend to understand what is happening in this fanfiction? When I finish this fanfiction, I tell you what, chat. I'll tell you what. When I finish this fanfiction, I am going to make a genuine wall of crazy. And I will go over it with you guys. Okay? We're gonna do this. We're gonna make a genuine wall of crazy when this fanfiction is over. Trying to explain the plot of this fanfiction.
Bye, chat. Love you guys.
Belgian is leaving us, chat. He's abandoning us. He needs to go take a shower. I do have to turn my brain off. You are completely right, Squid.
Bye, chat. No homo.
Get out of here. Oh my god. Chat, ignore him. Enobi, I love you, he shouted sadly. I do not care what those fucker preps and posers think. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to commit suicide all the time. Now, I just want to fucking be with you. I fucking love you, Draco, honey. Honey, the entire point was that she was too pretty. So, like, it wasn't... The point wasn't that she's ugly and that she needs reassurance that she's beautiful. The thing is that she's not... That she's too beautiful. Whatever. Then he started to sing The Chronicles of Life and Death, We considered it our song now because we fell in love when Joel was singing it right in front of the entire class. They're still doing this shit in front of the entire class? Whatever. His singing voice was so amazing and gothic and sexy, like a cross between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre, and Marilyn Manson. Those are 5 completely different voices, chat. And I say this as somebody who listened to all of these bands. Completely different voices. He goonin' before the term became popular. Exactly, Squid. Exactly. You got me. Author's note. Don't you think those guys are so hot? If you do not know who they are, get the fuck out of here. OMFG, I said after he finished. Some fucking preps stared at us, but I just stuck up my middle fingers that were covered in black nail polish and were entwined with Draco's now at them. I love you, I said, and then we started to kiss just like Hilary Duff. I fucking hate that bitch. And CMM in a Cinderella story. Then we went away holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but he stopped because everyone was clapping by how sexy we looked together. Then I saw a poster saying that MCR would have a concert in Hogsmeade right then. We looked at each other, all shocked, and then we went together. Didn't they already have a concert in Hogsmeade? Or am I remembering wrong? Whatever. No, that was Good Charlotte. No, MCR is right. That was Good Charlotte that had the concert already. Got it. See, this is why we need a wall of crazy to keep track of things, chat. Chapter 16. Author's note. You know what? Shut up, okay? Prov to me your nut preps. Raven, you suck, you fucking bitch. Give me back my fucking sweet teeth. You're supposed to write this. Raven, what the fuck, you bitch? You supposed to do this. BTW Fangs to Brittany 5655 for Techinma Japanese. Oh, I didn't know, Squid. Happy birthday. Happy late birthday. Happy birthday to you. Wait, no, I'm gonna get a copy struck for that. Never mind. Happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Hey! You got to pet a cat? Hell yeah. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? It has been an hour and 40 minutes of this crap, chat. Why am I doing this to myself? You know what? We're gonna do this. Oh my god, we only got through one chapter today. We are going to finish we're gonna finish chapter 8, which is chapter 16 to 20. And then we're gonna power through chapters 21 to 44 in another stream. Because I do actually want to read this entire thing on stream with you guys. Because you guys seem to really fucking enjoy this. So let's go. Let's finish this one and then we're gonna stop for the day. We ran happily to Hogsmeade. I'm sorry. My brain is fried from reading this. There we saw the stage where GC had played. We ran in happily. You guys didn't have to buy tickets? Whatever. MCR were there playing Helena. I was so fucking happy. Gerard looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco thought so. I could totally see him getting an erection, but it didn't matter, because I knew that we were the only true ones for each other. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with red ripped fishnets. Draco was wearing a black baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. Anyway, we started moshing to Helena. We Frenched. We ran up to the front of the band to stage dive. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was Volsamorn the Death Eaters. The stream where I do this again. Oh, Squid, you backing out on me? No! You're backing out on me, Squid. Please, I can't do this by myself. Wait. Hang on. Wait. Wait. What just happened? Thank you, Squid. What just happened here? Okay. This is out of order, it looks like. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna skip to when Bloody Mary shows up again. Bloody Mary was standing there. Hajime mashite. Well, I cannot say that. What? I don't speak Japanese, chat. I am the worst VTuber ever. I can't speak Japanese. Can't even pretend to speak Japanese. I'm not even that good. By the way, Willow, that fucking poser, got expelled. She failed all her classes and she skipped math. They have math? They have math at Hogwarts now? Author's note. Author's note. Raven, you fucking suck. Fuck you. Okay, I guess she just decided to write out her friend's OC. This is fine. Squid, if you ain't got me, then nobody got me, bro. It serves that fucking bitch right, I laughed angrily. Well, anyway, we were feeling all depressed. We whooshed some gothic movies like Das Nightmare Before Xmas. Are we German now? Whooshed and Das. Are we German now? What's going on here? Maybe Willow will die too, I said. Kawaii. What? What? Thank you, Squid. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna finish this stream, chat. My brain's broken. I can't even process what's happening. Sugoi, real and true, Squid. Okay, you know what, chat? We are going to go ahead and just, like, end it here. We're gonna end it here. I am going to be streaming again tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are going to be watching, White Stag Entertainment. We are going back to, weekly, analog horror watching. That is a thing that is happening. So White Stag Entertainment is going to be happening this Friday. And then on on Saturday for Discord, I will have the schedule out. And then Sunday for all of my other socials, we will have the schedule up. Coward. I'm not a coward. What are you saying? I'm not a coward. We're watching White Stag Entertainment. We're gonna be watching horror tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Anyway, yeah, we'll have the schedules up at the usual times for all of the different social medias. So I'm gonna be heading out. I love you guys whether you're old here. Thank you so much for showing up. I really appreciate it. I think at one point we had like 9 people watching, which is crazy. I haven't had that amount of people watching like ever. That was impressive. Thank you for the stream. I think honestly, Squid, this was not just a punishment for me. This was a punishment for you guys too. Like obviously we had to suffer together. We had to suffer together. Yes, I am gonna do the bye thing. Yes. I love you guys when you're old here. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it, especially you, Squid, because you stuck with me through the entire stream, even though I know you normally go to bed by now. So thank you for sticking out the entire stream. Thank you to everybody for showing up. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow for White Stag Entertainment. Bye.